Welcome, welcome to Golan Conversations. This is a place where we talk about the most breathtaking things happening in sports and football, soccer to be precise. You know, we talk about everything happening in Europe. We talk about everything happening in the Premier League. That's a lie. It's mainly Premier League and Chelsea and Manchester United focused. And because God is blessing the Red Devils right now, we are up here. We are here killing things. We show people what to do. About y'all know what y'all doing. But you guys actually had a good time last year. But anyway, welcome to Golan Conversations. I'm Jared. Here's Michael. Let's get it.
Yeah, okay. All right, with the intro. For those of you who don't know, we're thinking about rebranding. So that's, as you heard it first, this might not give you any intro, no nothing. Just broke you straight into the name. And you're like, wait, did I tune into the wrong show? No. We are thinking about rebranding.
It's a rebrand, y'all. It's a rebrand.
We are thinking about rebranding. So we are going to be rebranding our name to the
We're trying to get that money.
Goal-Line Conversations. Because we figured that Mike and Gerald Sports Podcast Show is kind of
generic. It was very generic.
Generic, too long. Let us know what your thoughts are about the rebrand. Whether you like it or not, it's happening. Unless somebody comes with a cooler name.
If you have a cooler name, we might add you to the thing and put your name somewhere in the bio or something.
Yeah, we'll workshop it and they will give you credits.
Yeah, we got you.
That's kind of that's it about the name. I hope everybody thinks it's going good. Today we're also going to try to keep on time. New year, new us. So you see, name has changed. We are giving you videos left and right, different type of content. So
hope you guys have NVIDIA stocks or SMCIs. They're doing really well right now.
All these stocks,
all the AI stocks are booming. So if you're in semiconductor or AI, it's too late to be buying right now. Just buy calls. But if you had NVIDIA stocks before, God is blessing you.
No, we are not. Disclaimer: if you do not make money from any of this, don't come and meet us.
No. This was as of today's date. So let's just make sure.
Because anybody that come and say, I wasn't sure and I bought some, that's your own problem.
That's your own problem.
Yeah,
I am not an investment banker. I'm just telling you what I see.
Yeah, buy at your own risk.
Buy at your own risk. Yeah, if you have like a little tagline, everything said on here shouldn't be used to do any monetary gains or values. We are not a financial broker.
Unless you want to put it on ESPN. At that time, you must tag us so that we will take it. All right? We have to speak into the future. Let's speak positive.
But NVIDIA, if you guys blow up or you guys need somebody to help you guys sell you guys for marketing purposes.
Let's go into the conversation, George. That's not our specialty.
I'm trying to diversify, yo. I'm trying to get more people.
All right, welcome to Goal-Line Conversation. I gotta get used to that because now
Goal-Line Conversations.
Because I'm gonna start saying Mike and Gerald unconsciously, boy. Yeah,
it's okay. Train yourself.
Yeah, Mike and Gerald. Now Goal-Line Conversation.
Goal-Line Conversations.
All right.
Because we're talking at the goal line.
Just stop, bro. Just stop. Let's get into our agenda for today.
What we got? So what's first on the docket?
First on the agenda, Arsenal lost their first round of 16 Champions League match to Porto. Let me get your thoughts on that.
I didn't watch the game because I don't watch Arsenal. I don't watch terrible teams. But that's a lie. That's a lie. I was working, so I didn't watch the game. But the fact that they lost to Porto, I don't care if Porto had great players. No, they have Pepe, who's 41 years old. So Arsenal, I want to know why you guys lost, because before I start like coming for you guys, I want to understand why they lost, because it is unfathomable you will lose in the round of 16. I know there's a second leg to come, but just to lose to Porto, this is the new Porto. This is the old Porto. Yeah. They barely have good players anymore.
Yeah, even their striker, is this guy from Iran or
Taremi?
Yeah, Taremi didn't even play.
Man,
he didn't even play.
That is sad, y'all.
Yeah, I watched the ending part of that game because I had an appointment. So I watched the ending part of that game, and literally I saw the goal. I tuned in enough to see the last goal. The goal was literally at like the 90-something.
Yeah, 94th minute.
Yeah, it was literally at the 90-something minute, because I was like, oh, I'm surprised that there's no goals galore, because it seems that Arsenal, that your Qatar goals has dried up.
Dude.
all the Qatar goals that you have, it has dried up. You have used it on the useless teams.
See, this is how funny it is. I just want to look at like the stats in the game. Everybody in Porto, the match rating is all green.
Yeah.
Arsenal. There's only one green, and that was Rice.
Honestly,
You guys are terrible.
So based on I watch some other podcasts like other people like talk about the game, the commentary about the game, and based on Arsenal fans, like no Arsenal fan will actually tell you that they came out to play in that game. They just lacked cohesion. They lacked the ability to be able to move the ball around. The things that they were doing well when they were winning, like the 5-0s and the 3-0s, like they stopped doing. They complained about Havertz, and I was like, shocker.
Joe, Arsenal fans.
They're like, oh, Havertz was terrible. I'm like, you don't mean it. Tell me something new. Wow, you just figured out that now.
You know, I still don't know what is his position.
Nobody knows.
I don't know what he plays.
Nobody knows what Kai Havertz actually plays in the Arsenal's role. But some Arsenal fans are convinced that Arteta knows what he's doing. And I'm going to be here at the end of the season when this man has 5 goals to his name, and I'm going to tell him he's just as useless as he was in Chelsea.
Who's the worst
He just changed jersey.
Mount or Kai Havertz?
Actually, Mount, because Mount has actually fielded like
Mount was the worst
consecutive runs for you guys.
And also, he was bought to fill a role that doesn't exist.
Yeah, because literally you bought him, you bought an exhausted Mason Mount. Chelsea had used everything.
Sorry for the segue. We're going to start to do that. Let's talk about Arsenal.
All right, let's talk about Arsenal.
But I think the credit should be given to Porto for actually winning that game.
Porto sat in a very defensive shape for that game. They wanted to frustrate Arsenal. Any small thing that Arsenal players did, if you look at the number of yellow cards, any small thing Arsenal players did, they would just jump. They would be diving, and they knew how to sell the referee, because the referee was just issuing out yellow like
it wasn't tomorrow.
Like there was just like yellow, small thing yellow. Rice got an early yellow card, so I think according to Arsenal fans, that affected his.
It's Porto. It doesn't matter.
It affected his approach towards tackling and winning back the balls and everything, but. I think Arsenal is still going to go through, but the question I did have here is that I said that can Arsenal actually break the round of 16 curse that they have? Apparently, since the last time Arsenal went to the Champions League final against Barcelona,
he's about to disgrace you guys right now. He's about to disgrace
every one of their Champions League competition has exited at the round of 16.
No, but in their defense, it's always been Bayern. I remember back in the day, it was always Bayern. That they were always meeting in the round of 16.
What about us? Was it not Barcelona? It's like us and Barcelona, they tied us to the waist. Like, I didn't even, like, at one point, the day that we did not get Barcelona, we just get Real Madrid.
But, okay, it's not about Chelsea. I'm talking about Chelsea. Like, let's talk about Arsenal.
I'm just saying that's not an excuse, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, it is an excuse. Because I'm remembering the time when it was basically Barcelona were doing so great. Sorry, Bayern Munich were doing so great, and Arsenal was like barely holding to top 4, and they were always meeting Bayern Munich in the round of 16. But to your question, I think they will survive this round of 16. They have to survive it. Like I feel like this is the easiest opponent that they can find.
Arsenal fan, let me clear my throne.
Pure hate is coming.
Listen to me. If you do manage to get booted out of the Champions League round of 16 by Porto, who don't have a recognized striker, and have a man who is at his retirement age, is collecting IRS. He's collecting social security check along with his salary. And he's collecting pension, collecting social security, collecting Porto's salary. If those guys kick you out of the competition, I don't want to see your face in the summer. Just any Arsenal fans, just wear a hoodie. Just wear a hoodie, because we all know that this Premier League fight that you're fighting there's an end date. There's an expiry date to it. Whether or not you convince me, I'm always here to take. You know what? As a Chelsea fan, I'm so shameless that
you have no shame. You have no shame.
But I'm just saying that if you manage that, those people, the people I mentioned, social security man at the defense.
This is like
and no striker at all. They have no striker. Dude. They have no recognized midfielder that you can even point to and say that he enters the Arsenal team.
Dude,
if those guys get you out of the
how are you hating on them? You would not even make a competition. You didn't even make the competition.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying that if they peradventure, we all know Arsenal is not going to win this Champions League. But if they peradventure get booted out by Porto and then they go on a trophyless season, hey,
I mean,
just wear a hoodie.
It will be a trophyless season. Carabao Cup, who's there?
They're out of Elf Cups.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be trophyless.
Yes.
Arsenal's not winning the league. That's not happening. Wait, that's not happening. Let's be honest. Let's really be honest. Arsenal is not winning the
Some
league.
Arsenal fans may think that
It's not happening.
No, they may think it's...
Liverpool has a better chance of winning the league. Even though I think it's Pep's league to win.
All right. Let's move on. Arsenal fans, I'm just saying, I put that disclaimer out there. So when I come with all the hits during the summer, and you're wearing a hoodie, don't ask me why am I so wicked.
Remember, it's not me that said this. This is him. When you guys are atting people, just at him. You know?
All right, let's go on to the next topic. Your new 25% owner, Sir Jim.
Oh, God, we bless that man. Oh, man.
So, listen before you go off. Listen to the agenda. According to Daily Mail, I think, Sir Jim's takeover is set to involve in a squad overhaul, with reports suggesting 11 players could be up for sale.
Too little. 20 it should be more than that, but keep going.
So my question to you is, who are those players that should
11?
Yeah.
Ooh,
who are those 11 players?
Hold on. let me pull up the squad. First, number one, I already know who number one is.
Wait, let me paraphrase my question.
Okay.
Sale. I don't mean giveaway because
Mayu. Okay, first of all,
might be doing giveaway.
No.
You can actually get something tangible.
No, that is impossible. That is impossible. Mayu, from what we have known since they were made, however long ago that club was created, we've only sold 2 players for good money. And
so
I'll name them.
Giveaway.
Maybe 3.
Okay, so we should just...
Let me names. Beckham, Ronaldo, and Lukaku.
Yeah.
Are the only people that we sold for like at least good enough money.
Okay.
Everybody else has been, please take him.
Okay. So let me rephrase it. Man U is doing giveaway of players.
Yes.
Who are those 11 giveaways?
It can't be Maguire. Maguire has to stay.
I thought you were going to mention.
It has to be. No.
I want to stone you with my slippers that I have.
Malacia, whatever his name is, the backup left back, he needs to go. He was born as a backup and he's not there. See, as a backup, when the guy who's in front of you is injured, you should be there to stand up and take your position.
As a back, it's like a substitute are not available to me.
Exactly. It's like, why did we get you? So he needs to go.
Okay, Malacia.
R16 has done enough. Okay. Like at this point, he needs to go. Casemiro needs to go.
That was retirement.
He's too old. He needs to go.
Okay.
Amrabat is alone, so he's fine.
Yeah.
McTominay needs to stay because McTominay is a good squad player. That's where he needs to be at. He shouldn't start games. He should close out games.
So is that your Fellaini?
Martial is going. Martial needs to go.
Okay.
Anthony needs to be sold. No, Anthony needs to be returned. Return Anthony and get back the money back.
Which that's not happening. It's never happening, but keep going. That's 5 players.
Onana should be returned. And we should go and beg the J to come back.
That's 6. Oh, nah.
So wait, how many am I at?
6, you are 6.
Okay, let me see. Honestly, Messi can go back because I really don't care. You should go back to Chelsea.
You will stay where you're supposed to stay.
Because for me, I feel like the money spent on Mason Mount should have been spent on like a box-to-box midfielder.
If you want to give him back for free, it will be in our academy, boys.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I might even take Gallagher over Mason Mount. I want somebody who can run back and forth.
Who's going to give you Gallagher?
I'm just saying. Can we do return? We return and we take him.
90 days has passed.
Mason Mount, like, maybe he might like convince me later, but right now, he's a net negative. Who else? Because like the goalkeepers, I don't really care. Like the backup keepers, those don't count. Johnny Evans, maybe. Would I call him already, Johnny Evans?
No, you didn't call him. Okay,
he's old, so he can leave. Dude, that's it.
Okay, so so you have 9.
Oh, Greenwood can leave too.
Oh, Greenwood. Okay, that makes it nice. Sorry, yeah. That makes it nice. So the other 2 is probably Amrabat and then probably one of those What about Garnacho?
He cannot leave. Garnacho, you don't like Garnacho?
That guy he just runs around. He doesn't do anything.
See.
He has no end product.
Yes.
He just runs around.
No, he's got 2 goals last game. But either way.
He's like a Modric. You don't know what you get from him.
What we need here is we already have squad players. We need actual starters. Garnacho for me is like a McTominay. Once your number one like winger is tired, is going home, you bring Garnacho on.
But my question is, where is Man U going to get all this money for this overhaul? Like, even small... Even
There's no money. There's no money anymore.
So, this one is just, you're doing fantasy.
At this point,
Fantasy draft.
what Man U needs to do is, this might be wrong to say, you do what Everton did. You spend the money,
and they take
you take the hit, take the 10-point deduction. It's okay. We know what it is.
And just have a season where you finish like above the table.
Exactly. We know what it is. If we lose 10 points, we're gonna be top 8. It doesn't matter. Like, you just do it.
That's hey, Man U fans. So let me know what you think.
Because let's be honest, next season we're not doing anything next season, unless we buy good players. Yeah. And if we're not going to buy good players, you might just like, you know what? You spend the money. They ask where this money come from. Ratcliffe brought the money. we get a 10-point deduction, and then we come back the following season.
Yeah, that's a very, very interesting approach.
I do. That's what I would do. If I'm Radcliffe, I just ask everybody. Ask like all my legal team. So if I spend all this money, what's the issue? So I get a 10-point deduction. Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Worst case scenario.
We get 10-point deduction, and then you know what we can do? We look at the people next door, the blue people. Say they have 115 fines on them, and nothing happened. Whose lawyer do they have? Let's get them too. So I got a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
I was thinking, right? So Man U's right now, the strike force of Man U is very young.
Yeah.
Rashford is the leader of the group. He's the oldest person, but I don't think he's mature enough. So I was thinking, so we have Rashford on the left, Garnacho on the right, Højlund in the middle. But I think Garnacho should be improved upon. He should be the backup to... He should be like the guy who comes off the bench for either Rashford or the right winger that we get. So who's a good right winger in the league that is even doing well even let's say in the lower like teams?
Well, listen.
Is he a winger? I feel like he's more like a cam.
No, he's not a cam. He's a winger. He just likes to cut in on his left side. But Olise is a good winger that you can go for. I told you before.
I want Eze, but I prefer Eze.
I told you Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto, you're right.
What do you call it? Eze likes to operate within from the 10 position.
Oh, we could just make...
Go and get Pedro Neto. Give them one of these academy players.
You know what?
Give them the academy players. Just be like, okay, 40 mil or 30 mil on this academy player. And then if there's any additional, like, and put some, like, clauses there, like,
I agree.
options.
I agree.
Put some options there. Say that, if you score, like, 10 goals or 30 goals, like, by then you'll be already this thing. Like, that would be a cheap option for you because at least if you have that starting lineup, like you just called now, we have Rashford, you have Pedro Neto, you have Højlund up top, and then Fernandes behind them. And then Garnacho is actually fighting to try and get into this.
Yeah.
The day Rashford decides to do a madness, no problem. Garnacho will go in there. And
I agree.
That's the low-cost mode for me. I think you should go for him. And then, like, Arsenal is looking into him, but I'm like, why would Arsenal look into him? I don't understand. I saw reports that Arsenal was looking into him. Just like, why will he go inside the Arsenal squad? He's not going to bet, like, they're not going to bet Martinelli because they want his continuous development. You're definitely not going to near Saka. So,
no, Saka is the number one.
He's the number one. So, where you want to be playing first 9? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
That's true.
And I don't even think Arsenal has that. They don't have that resources to be able to make those purchases right now because they're going to be looking at FFP like very closely soon because they spent a lot.
Best winger in West Ham? No, that's Bowen.
Bowen.
No, I don't want him. I don't want
Unless
Bowen.
Kudus. And Kudus.
Nah, it's too expensive. It's going to be 100 mil.
Yeah, Kudus.
100 mil.
One of the things Kudus did in his when he was going to West Ham, the club he wanted to include a release clause in his contract.
We know how much that is?
We don't know because that's why
Ten Hag. You couldn't have fire you on your bald head. I know I'm bald too, but don't fire your bald head. You could have got shooting Kudus instead of that Anthony.
Because the reason why Kudus put a release clause is because he knows the people that were going for him were Brighton and West Ham, and he was like he knows that.
Oh, Brighton would have been nice.
Yeah, and he knows, and that's why he never signed for Brighton because Brighton said that. We're not putting a release clause on you. We determine what their money is. Like, nope.
If he had gone to Brighton.
And that guy was wise because if he went for Brighton would have locked him in on some 115 million stuff.
Basically.
And he's going to be like, yo, these people ain't got money to pay like that. Like, but I want to go. I think it's wise what he did because what's happening in West Ham now is probably even reducing his stock a little bit. And then they're just going to be like, yo, what's the release clause?
West Ham is like in the top of the league, top of the table.
Yeah, the top of the table. Their perform has been so horrible.
No relegation that could happen. Like,
I know, right? Just get discounts.
But anyway, Man U needs, I think, like, definitely, Man U needs a right winger.
Yeah.
And a midfielder next to Casemiro.
You want me to give you an unpopular opinion?
Yes.
Go and get Elanga back. Go and get Elanga back. Elanga is cooking in Nottingham Forest. I don't know who doesn't know how to use Elanga, but Elanga is cooking like in Nottingham Forest. What do you need from him? Assist. You want him to play false 9. Sometimes he even plays it for Nottingham Forest, just like runs into space, runs into that forward position.
5 goals and 7 assists in 24 games. That's not
Elanga
bad.
is cooking. So I don't know if you included a buyback clause on him or something like that.
I think we probably did.
Because
it was sold for a low amount.
Yeah, because if Nottingham Forest gets relegated, which they most likely are, because they have a point deduction that is coming their way, but nobody has really said anything because I feel like they're waiting for them till the end of the season. If that point deduction comes, they actually go down, get Elanga back, and develop him. You have already seen him ball out.
But my issue with this is, like, I'm tired of developing those people because, honestly, there is Pelestri, who's on loan. There's Diallo. There's Garnacho. They're all like 21 years old.
Yeah.
They want to be developed. But you need somebody that you say, hey, that guy playing right wing, look at him. That's what you should be like.
So the thing about it is that Elanga is now spent, is seasoned. He's not coming off of the bench. Elanga is a starter.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Elanga is a starter in Nottingham Forest.
Maybe give him like 2 more years. Like that way he can develop and then you could bring him back.
But then you run the risk of him going to championship.
That's true.
Then that demoralizes
him.
So I think this is the prime time for you to get in, especially if Nottingham Forest gets relegated. Just say, yo, my man, you want to come back? I'll give you another shot. And this time make him more hungry. Put some clauses in there. If you score 10 goals, you get extra pay bump. Because all these players, when they want money now, so put some extra penalties in. And that guy is a baller. I don't know why nobody is like looking at, but that guy, I've been surprised by his development. Because when he went to Nottingham Forest, I'm like, see another man you want to be just goes down the drain. Because they had a song for him and everything, and he got injured, and they didn't have patience with him coming
apparently
back.
When he was there, he was what's the word? He was industrious. I was like, what would like
that? But you see that boy like that?
He could run for days.
He run all over the field, bro. He run, and in a defensive team.
You know what? I never thought about this.
How do you get 5 goals and 7 assists in a defensive team?
You're right.
They always play three something.
I never thought about this. It might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. That's the cheapest option. Just say, my boy. You know. You know those Nigerian parents, like, when they know that they have messed up and they want to sack you. My boy, son of his father.
Hey, dude, you finished crying. The tears not like dried. So then you look at him like,
my boy, come now. It's not we. It's that small thing. I'm just playing. We sent it to know we are just playing. We don't want it to grow. It's not small development that we want for you. What's bad there?
I just realized what? I didn't add Sanchez on that list. Sanchez should be on that list. I forgot about Sancho. I was like, he needs to go too.
I know you know the reason why. Because you're like, he's gone. You're praying he's gone. But no, that brother.
I just realized that is the right winger that he should be like, you know what, be like him. And he's not even, oh my God, that's, you know what? It's okay. All I'm happy is that, like, as a Man U fan right now, for the past six games, it's been great. The team is fun to watch again. No, that's a lie. The team is good to watch now, but like it's still not fun because they can't hold the ball.
Yeah.
We're just playing like ping pong. The ball goes from defense to
police ball.
Midfielder doesn't exist.
It's called police ball. You don't boot it up.
Yeah, basically.
Boot it up.
Top 4 is very possible because I think like Spurs are basically losing. They're losing momentum. In my opinion, they're losing momentum.
They're losing momentum, and for some reason, this high line
has finally been found out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Did I not mention this? I told you this when we were talking about this thing.
But they're still fun to watch.
I told you this. I said that Conte learned it a very hard way. He learned it twice. Because after he won the Premier League, they're like, brah, we got you. If you got you figured out, he came Chelsea, he couldn't work out, then he started fighting with the board, then they fired him. Came back to Tottenham, played the same beautiful nonsense, and they're like, brah, we've seen this already. We already copy and paste this formation.
Call it a beautiful nonsense.
We have copied and pasted this formation in this thing. You cannot use it against us again. So this man, when the first half of the season, everybody was like, this highlight, it looked like impossible. But now they figured him out. Look, they are now we've gone on a tangent a little bit, but they're not they're being owned by set pieces now. A lot of the goals, they don't know how to defend set pieces, and also on counter, That's literally what Wolves used to beat them. Wolves did a smash and grab for them. Wolves played one corner, scored through corner, and then played the counter. And literally, that's how they ended the game.
Spurs are definitely. I definitely think like Man U can take that fourth spot. So it's going to be Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, then Man U.
Man, this league is something else.
Up to Newcastle.
No, this league is something else. Man U of the Man U that you were nearly 8. All of a sudden, people just start losing form all around. You're just
and our players were injured, and then he's back. Honestly, this cannot all be boiled down to one player. One player, and you know who it is.
Yeah, minor.
That kid, man, he's great.
You know,
he's great.
That guy.
That's my Ghanaian brother.
He's
Ghanaian. He's great.
And he has played for England, hasn't he?
Dude, he would not be allowed to play for Ghana. Let's be honest. Just like Saka is not allowed to play for Nigeria. It's not happening.
Because I always see when Saka's try to tie his origin back to Nigeria and everything, but I'm like, brother, there are some queens and some kings that have blocked your destiny from playing for Nigeria. Whether you like it or not, it's not even your decision.
I'm telling you, like Ghana will send like a mail to his account, like, hey, man, you want to play for us? That man doesn't get to his account before he gets.
They just accept it. Because imagine Saka just say, you know what, I changed my mind. I want to play for Nigeria. They'll be like, rah.
They'll blow us up.
Nigeria will be begging, please stay with England. Please.
Nah.
They have increased prices on the imports and exports. Leave. Stay where you are, please. Please. Please stay where you are, Saka. Eh? Don't. We don't even need you. We have Chukwueze. Why do we need you when you have Chukwueze?
Yeah, Menu is not playing for Ghana. Ghana, Menu.
Because this one, dollar to naira conversion is just going up. You just see Britain to pound to naira just triple in one day. Saka is going to Nigeria. Are you happy?
Oh, what about this? The bad Nigeria national team. They just bad national team. It's like this national team in Nigeria.
Freddie now becomes the coach of Nigeria. Alright, let's move on. The next thing that I have is as Poch finally learned how to use the Chelsea players to the best of their ability.
Oh, no, hold up. No. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this.
Okay, why? Tell me why.
First of all, in the Man City game,
yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you guys play the top 6, are you guys like losing badly or you guys are at least doing well?
Well, doing well except the Liverpool game.
I think Chelsea, when it comes to the big teams, you guys actually step up, actually like play. That's what it seems like to me. Maybe I should go look at the scores again, but to me,
yeah, we do.
Whenever I watch like a Chelsea game against like the top 6, you guys actually like show up.
Yeah, we show up. Because I think they don't want to be found out.
Exactly. That's what I think it is. I think like it's easier to like motivate your team. Guys, we're playing the biggest team in the league today. Show up, do this. Everybody's like is ready. But then when you play like something like West Ham, like you don't really care. So like, I think they were much more ready for it.
So my thing about it is I think the answer to that for me is yes, because you know the reason why he finally played Cowell as a centre back.
Okay.
He used Desassi as what Desassi is supposed to be.
That guy's good. I'm sorry for calling you a disaster. I'm very sorry.
He's using Desassi where he's supposed to be. And then Desassi doesn't have to worry about Silva because like
Silva was slow, yeah.
You said it before, I just didn't listen. You said that Silva cannot play the high line or the formation that the tactics that Poch was to play. But out of respect, if Poch said day one and benches Silva, there will be a revolt in Chelsea.
Which is fine.
Nobody will. So, but now Silva is injured. The team is doing good. Even if Silva is fit now, they will ask Silva, Silva, you want to spoil this thing? He already knows it's going out.
But do you think it's worth it that like it took this long for him to do this?
No, that's where my problem is. Because I feel like as a coach, you have to be ruthless.
Yes.
There's a way for you to still involve Silva. If Silva,
exactly what Ten Hag did with Ronaldo.
Yeah, there's a way for you to involve Silva without finally like booting him up and sending him off to Siberia. Bring him in at 70 minutes.
Yes.
85 minutes. Come and do your quick limelight. Or even if you feel like there's a tension game that we need leadership, bring him into
exactly.
the game. So
he plays once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not like every 2 weeks.
So my thing is, he didn't have to wait, but I feel like he's actually learning how to use them. And plus, Enzo is not playing number 10 where he wants him to play now.
Oh my God.
He only pushing Enzo up front. Enzo is a deep line playmaker. He's a Fabregas kind of player. He doesn't do...
He's a mobile Fabregas.
He's a mobile Fabregas because he can run more than Fabregas. But he's more industrious, but you don't go and give him attacking responsibility and then let him forget whatever.
And then there's a hole in midfield.
And then there's a hole in... And you want Casemiro to cover everything. He's only one man now. Even that one going suspect. But at least he's giving him enough. He's understanding what the limitations of the players are. Because I think my brother was using highlight or using bill paying, like the amount they pay for them to determine what they cover. It's like, well, you're 150, but I'm sorry, you can cover this whole field. What's your problem?
But I will say this. Sterling has to be told every single game. Pep Guardiola is on the other side. Because he always shows up. Ever since he left Man City, he has showed up against them. And I think it's just like, you guys let me go, I will show you.
I will show you.
That's all he's been doing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because, and I think also one of the tactical changes that he's made, if someone moved Jackson to a left winger position, which Jackson is actually much more like...
That's what he said to me. I heard that.
I'm like...
My brother was telling me, he's like, yeah, Jackson is more for winger than a striker. We put him as a striker, but he plays better as a winger.
I'm like, I don't understand that. But some weird, corny reason, it's working. Because the guy now says, oh, I don't have to be responsible at the top. No more pressure at the top. This man's coming to the midfield, collecting passes, making runs. You remember the goal that we scored? Literally,
it was
beautiful transition.
But the guy,
that's not what we bought him for.
He's allergic. He scores goals, but the way he plays, but he's allergic to scoring.
Because he doesn't put himself in the right position.
Exactly.
Like that pass that Gusto passed to you now. Why are you running up front? What's your problem? Look at the ball. You go with the flow of the ball. Any striker knows how to pause this one at any point where you just say, just stop. You know what? I want to make a movement. Baba's already running ahead of the ball. That's why he miscontrolled that ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like for me, I see Jackson and I see Haaland. And when I watch Haaland, I'm like, okay, this guy does not score goals because there's problems. But like he was in positions to score goals. Wait, Jackson, he was scoring goals. So I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Like,
it's not in position. It just bounce to him, man. Then,
it's like the eye test.
It's caused the most hardest goals ever. He and Nunes are like the same.
Yeah, I'm just like, he's not passing my eye test. I'm like, this is not a striker at all. He's just doing something. And
that's why I said that we need an actual number.
So you need number 9. So now, question for you.
Yeah.
Where's the number 9 coming from? Osimhen is out of the question.
Victor Boniface.
Dude, that's a scary thing because he might fail.
No, he's not going to fail.
Why?
I've watched this man played in Norway.
Norway?
Yeah, I've watched him playing in the Belgium league.
Okay.
And he's been cooking in all these different leagues. And he's not a kind of striker. Victor Boniface is not a striker that waits for the ball to come to him. Boniface can even dribble. Like Boniface will carry the ball.
He's 23 years old. He's pretty young.
Boniface will carry the ball. He will actually dribble. He will dribble and then make passes. Look at the number of goals and assists he has this season. As a striker, he fits the pot system if they can get a good price on him.
I really think
that's honestly when you ask me because everybody be shouting Osimhen. I don't want Osimhen at this point. Not because I just feel like Osimhen's price tag in English Premier League, the type of this thing they will put on him, he needs to come. Boniface needs to come with the kind of low-key Jackson came in, but low vibe, not too much spending.
Do you think it's fair to him because he's doing so well right now in that Xabi Alonso's team?
Yeah.
Don't you think he needs maybe one more year to at least get better? Putting him in this like chaos like this Chelsea right now, is that fair?
No, but I think the chaos is coming. It's not as bad as it was before Poch came.
Okay.
I think if Poch can cement his first 11. So I'm talking. Imagine. So this is if I'm to pick out a ideal 11, I think Sterling goes during the summer.
To where?
Saudi. Somewhere.
He's English. He's not going to Saudi Arabia.
You surprised.
He's at 28. He's still young.
It's surprising. You want that rich boy vibes now. You know Sterling. Raz, man. Raz. That's what they call it. Raz. Raz wants to go to Dubai. He wants to enjoy that Dubai lifestyle.
This is why Chelsea fans are delusional. Just to make his case, he pushed Sterling to Dubai.
Okay, if Sterling has to go because of his salary.
Sterling has no reason. How many years did you guys give him?
Huh?
How many years did you guys give him?
I don't know.
The typical slave contract you guys are giving him?
No, we didn't give him slave contract. It was before the slave contract.
Okay.
So he probably has one more year after this year.
Okay.
So I think it is going to see. It's either that even if he stays, that's fine. I just need some other winger that plays in solid position.
Okay, so who? Modric?
Neto. We'll get it for you guys.
Okay, so you have Neto on the left, and then you have right wing.
Kopama.
Kopama.
Yeah.
Not the striker turned winger.
No.
Okay, middle Boniface.
No, middle is so I'm playing 4-3-2-1. So
Okay.
in my cam, I want Nkuku to be here. Imagine Nkuku and Boniface.
So 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
So you have Boniface up top, Neto on the left,
Yeah.
Palma on the right, Nkuku in the middle.
Yeah.
And then your DMs are Caicedo and Enzo.
Yeah.
And then Disasi and Colwill.
Yeah, and then if they don't sell Gallagher, but I think they're probably going to sell Gallagher. If they don't sell Gallagher, I want Gallagher to come in for that because Caicedo something be sparking in the second time.
But is
I want Gallagher to
Nkuku,
come in as a distant as a.
Nkuku, is he a playmaker?
Yeah, he's a playmaker.
I feel like he's more at scoring than
No,
at
he's a playmaker. He's
okay.
a playmaker. I've watched him play. He played in Leipzig. He played with Paulson. Him and Paulson just feed off each other. It doesn't matter. So you score, I score.
Okay.
Nkuku knows how to open up the play. You just need to
Is
find
he
somebody that vibes him.
Is he injury prone?
I don't know yet. I pray not.
Okay.
But it sounds like it because he was injured in the last season and when he was with Leipzig. He missed a lot of games. Now in Chelsea, he's missed a lot of games, but we know it's based on the knee injury that he considered during the summer. I feel like that summer game, don't have any summer game for on top field anymore. But I hope it's not, but he's looking like a injury prone player. So we have to always think about like a contingency plan.
Because when I think of Nkuku now, I'm also thinking of Naby Keita.
Yeah.
He was doing well in Leipzig and then came here and then became injured.
Yeah.
Another question.
Yeah.
Are you poaching or poach out?
Honestly, to be right now, poaching.
Ancelotti's available next season, as an example. Are you poaching?
I'll say poaching right now because if half the players, if you go and destabilize them again, another coach wants a new set of players.
Okay.
It's just
then my next question
pointless
is: so one thing that I liked about Poch when I wanted him at Man U, because based on his work at Tottenham, whereby he made Vertonghen, Alderweireld, the right back Trippier. He made all of them great.
Yeah.
People who were like, maybe it could have been great, but he made them great. In midfield, I remember who made it in the midfield then, Harry Kane and Son.
He had Dembele,
exactly. So I'm saying, so in your team, who do you have you seen that he has improved?
The one person that I would say he has improved, I'm still yet to see it, to be honest.
I feel like Colwill in the future might happen because Colwill has a very high.
I think he has the potential to make Colwill into that, like that.
That Ferdinand role. I feel
and Fofana is still not back. Remember that Fofana? That
one's made of glass. So it's made of glass. So he might be a flop, but we don't say anything.
We don't know. Yeah. But I feel like I had the partnership to Colwill and whoever it is, Disasi or Fofana or Chaluba is still there.
But the Chile,
that guy is suspect. Now that brother is suspect. I said maybe it's the you know Chelsea were staffed of like actual like defenders that know how to do their job. So with the small sparks that we saw from him, I think we got carried away because this brother, I've seen him play in like a couple of games now, and that brother don't look confident.
I don't think he's good.
That brother
I don't think he's good at all.
He's like panicking, doesn't know how to sort out his feet. So his jury's out. That brother is suspect. But I think he has the potential to. He has a good crop of young players for him to improve, if he really understands how to manage them. And I think he has the ability to be able to do that. So that's why for me, it's still poach. I'm still poach in. I'm not poach out yet. I don't think I'm at the stage of poach out.
Oh, I'm poaching all the way.
Yeah.
Because I low-key want to see what he does with Enzo and Caicedo.
Yeah. Because and one of the things I'm still poaching is because he made it clear that the team he has is not suitable enough for him to make a competitive run before the season started. Like he wanted to sign an actual forward, not Jackson. He wanted to sign an actual forward, and he also needed another winger. And he stayed that, but the people will get. They got
Hold on. Does Chelsea even have money to spend?
If we saw players here.
Who can you guys sell? Gallagher and who else?
We can sell Gallagher with Chaluba. Chaluba will go for a good chunk. He's an academy player. So even if we get 25 minutes from him, He's good, and he showed that he's worth the crop. He just needs proper guidance. So he's a good young player.
I like them. I don't know why Chelsea didn't like.
I don't know. It's Thomas Tuchel that started for some reason. Started playing in
the way I think of it. Chalobah, the one at Milan. What's his name? Tomori and Colwill.
Yeah.
That right there solves your center backs for like the next at least 5 years.
God will bless Lampard. I wanted to say something else, but God will bless Lampard for me. It's Lampard that chased Tomori away. Because I don't know, there's no reasonable coach in this world that will chase Tomori away with the kind of versatility that guy has.
Because the three of them should be enough for at least, and then get like one veteran next to them. You should be at least stacked for at least the next 5 years.
Yeah, that brother Lampard screwed us over because it's the one that let Tomori go. Because I'm like, why? Like, who are you actually like? Like, Chagovsky at that point was like saying he's 35 or 30 something.
Nah.
I'm like, how are you letting this guy go for somebody who's going to get retired soon? But
and Chalobah, I think like he's good. I know he's not great, but I feel like he could be improved upon. But if you guys are selling him,
I think Chalobah will go.
But the Schiller's going.
But Shea might go on loan. But I don't think you're going to sell him because they just bought him, so he might go on loan. Mm-hmm. Gallagher, unfortunately, I think Gallagher is going to go because and that boy is good. He sold himself well, so you cannot sell him to some like
he needs to sell him to like a team that needs somebody that can just press and just press and press.
You can't sell him to some Burnley or something like that. You actually sell him to a good team. I thought West Ham were actually going to wise up and actually get him. Imagine him in the West Ham squad. West Ham will actually be the best position.
I can see him at Everton, but Everton is like is basically dead. I feel like before he can go to Everton, like the old Everton he would have gone.
But now that's a relegation team now. But
they really are.
Yeah. So I think Chalobah, Gallagher can go. This person, Broha can go. Broha is going to get sold also, and I think Lukaku is going to get sold. He's not coming back.
Nobody's buying Lukaku.
They will buy him.
Nobody's buying Lukaku. Unless Lukaku is being sold for at least 20 million. Anything over 20 million, anybody who spend that much money for.
How much do you think we're going to sell him for?
Okay, 20.
It's between 20 and 25.
Not 20. Anything above 20 is a steal. It's robbery.
That's okay. But yeah, those are the people that I see going on sale right now that will bring in money for us. And I think that money should be spent wisely. We need a backup left back. Oh my God, I forgot Cucurella is still there.
You have two.
But Chilwell's contract, we have to see what.
You have three. Chilwell, Cucurella, and Lewis Hall.
Yeah, I forgot about that, brother. Because Newcastle is not buying him anymore. Newcastle are smart because we told Newcastle that it was an obligation to buy.
They benched him.
They benched that brother. They're like, bro, we're not paying for this job. We're not paying for this. Those people, they think they're smart. But yeah, Lewis Hall might actually go. They might actually sell him.
Yeah, but to who?
Some Crystal Palace may need some players that feel back. Whoever comes up from Championship, they might have some Championship money.
Maybe
sell him to him. Lewis Hall will go. Yeah, Martin will actually go.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sad that brother is going because that brother is lighting it up in Dortmund. But if the way he's doing it in Dortmund, if you can
sell him to them,
give him some good 35 mil. That's actually impressive. 35 mil or going to 35 mil. Yeah.
On the right back.
Yeah. That's the release clause we put on him. Put the release clause. We had him sign a new contract. Shout out to you, Martin.
Yeah, but I take that 15 mil and go with it. 15 mil.
But when you talk about who can we sell, those are the assets that we have right now.
What about Chukwuemeka and?
Chukwuemeka is going to play. He's going to play.
I like him.
Yeah, he's a good number 10 option.
But he's injured, right?
He got injured again. I don't know sack anybody.
Who you guys need? You guys need Eva Canero. You can call her back.
We offended that woman's destiny.
We'll call her back. She will help you guys.
You know when they say you offended somebody's destiny, and not you offended that woman's destiny, and we are suffering the consequences.
Speaking of this, right? This is as a segue. Mm-hmm. I watched this interview of Ferdinand and Amorino. Mm-hmm. So first of all, anybody who doesn't know me, I'm against Mourinho. I just think he's a cancer. I think he's a cancer. Like he will win you games and win you trophies, but then leave with the house burning down. So that's what he is. So I don't think that long-term growth, I don't think is good. Mm-hmm. But then watching him, I started feeling bad. Like I was like, damn, he's just misunderstood.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wow, he's good at manipulating people.
Yeah, he is.
I felt so bad for him. I was like, damn. I was like, man,
I think I saw some clip where he said that. You like no, actually it was a player that was saying it. He was saying that half of the thing Mourinho says in the media, he just does it to distract you from the team's actual problem. So he will just go out there and do a mad thing, but his team actually should be facing the questioning and all the attention will be on Mourinho. And Mourinho will say, guys, I'm going to go out there and go and say rubbish. Don't believe whatever I'm saying. I'm just saying it to distract people. And the English media will fall for it. They'll put on the tablet.
Is that what he did? That he was fighting the Eva Canero about like Hazard living. I'm like, why are you fighting your freaking medic? He's fighting her.
Yeah, so yeah, Mourinho, you have to love and hate Mourinho. There's some aspects of him that you absolutely hate and you don't want.
I think he's a great coach, but I don't think I want him in my club.
Yeah.
I just want him, like, you know what, go coach that club.
Mourinho is what you call a serial winner.
Yes,
he's not a ball-playing manager. He's just a serial winner. He's a win at all costs.
Yes.
That's why Tottenham are the biggest bottle jobs you've ever seen in this life.
Yes.
He was literally at the corpse of giving them their only trophy in how many years? And they said, nah, bruh, you know, this final, we're not going to allow you to play. We're going to fire you before you.
They fired him and gave somebody who's never been a coach in his life
to come and coach a final. How stupid must you be, Tottenham? Like,
Tottenham said that bonus is not getting paid.
They're not paying that
bonus.
Nah, but that's like the most dumbest conversation. That's the most dumbest decision I've ever seen. Because literally, every coach that passed there, win, get to Tottenham, dry spell, then you start winning again.
Yes. Yeah. No, Mourinho definitely is. He will make your club great, but at the expense of your youth squad, your youth players, and your team's mental health.
Yeah, I think the thing with Mourinho, you also have to keep in mind is that you have to know that it's for a limited period.
Yes.
So sign him for like 2 years.
That's the thing.
Or sign him for 1 year.
Give him a 1 year, 2 year contract and be like, okay, guy, we're done, thank you.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't do. They would give an extra one and then they fire him after that.
That man has collected so much in like severance pay. Why is a G? All right, let's talk about the prayer. Liverpool versus, since we're on the matter of Chelsea, let's talk about the Liverpool versus Chelsea Carabao Cup final on Sunday. What are your predictions for that game?
What seasoning?
Okay. How many are you thinking?
Oh, at least they're going to give you guys 3 to hold.
3 to hold, okay.
But then again, it's a cup final. And Chelsea definitely needs a plus in their thing. But then also, there's many like storylines here. Number one, this is Liverpool's only chance of winning a trophy because the league is not going to be won by them.
The way they're going,
you know what? Let me take it back. They might actually win the league.
Yeah, the way they're going,
if they don't like bottle or get injuries, they might win the league.
They already have injuries. They have like 7 people out already.
But Salah's coming back. So Salah came back already. So
no, but Salah came back and he still felt something.
That's true.
So, but I don't know if that's like Klopp's tactic of trying to keep him fresh for.
Let me rephrase it. So. Also, Chelsea shows up when it's like against the big game. And then again, this is also the only chance that Chelsea has to win a trophy this season.
That and FA Cup.
Dude, you know what? This match is going to penalties when I think about it.
I'm seeing a Chelsea win 2-1.
I think it's going to be penalties.
I say 2-1. I'm confident. I say 2-1. Silva is not playing, so we have no excuse. Pochettino, you have no excuse. You have everything. And most of the players are fit. Gusto is fit. Gusto actually played a good game against Doku, man. He locked down Doku. He made Doku his houseboy.
That game, Haaland just showed me that like he cannot head.
He can't head. He can't head. He saw literally there was one goal, there was one ball. Literally, it was a corner kick. All you had to do was just
straight down. He's doing something else.
My brother is like
so
brother.
Everybody who watched that game, you just make sure all the channels to Haaland's leg is locked.
Block it.
Just block
Let them cross it.
Exactly.
Cross it.
If a player has the ball up there to cross the ball, be like cross it. Go and step out of Haaland.
Mind.
Because oh my God, that weakness was terrible.
That brother can't hit a band with his head.
At all, he cannot hit at all.
He cannot hit a band with his head. The only goal he scored with his head.
The ball hit him.
No, the only goal he scored during the weekend, during the week. Against Brentford, it was offside. And that ball was like on a platter of gold. I was like, bro, if you miss this, bro, you get choked for life.
So actually, he's human. He's not a robot.
Yeah, he's human.
He's human. If I say his weakness,
Yeah, I'm saying 2-1 for that game. Because I say 2-1 because...
I say penalties, and then Liverpool wins the penalties.
I say 2-1 because Liverpool is facing a bunch of injuries. Like, a lot of injuries. Jota is out. Nunes is... doubt for that game. Salah is a doubt for that game.
But it's also Klopp's last season, so he's going to try to like, at least do something.
Trent is out for that game.
Trent is out?
Yeah, he's not playing. He's had his knee injury.
So who's playing right back?
they have some kid, academic kid, who played very well against Chelsea, but Chelsea didn't show up for that game. So I don't feel Chelsea. There was no Chelsea actual players that they show on the website. None of them showed up for that Liverpool game. Nobody can convince me otherwise. So that academic player is playing for them in the right left back position. Konate might be fit for that game. I think he's coming off of a red card. I don't know if he's able to play, but he's also question mark. But I just feel like Liverpool is not at their strength. They're not playing to their 100% strength. And I feel like Chelsea is now, like the inverse is the case. Chelsea used to face a lot of injury before. Now Liverpool is facing a bunch of injuries. They're sweating as they go into the final. I feel like Chelsea is very, very well prepared, coming off with a strong and confident performance against Man City. And now it seems like the team now understands what it means to play for each other. Like, there's still some selfishness there, but at least it's like, it's not a crazy kind of selfishness. So I'm confident for that game. I say 2-1. 2-1.
Look at you just talking about team is confident. We know what we're doing. I go try to beat nigga. You go.
No problem.
You know what you are now. You're right. You're up here. You come back down to earth.
How did I used to do it before? Literally, that Man City game, my brother. I was going to do an If It Be You episode. I was going to say, I was going to be on my knees. I said, Man City, if you have mercy, if you just an ounce
That
of
is
mercy.
a crazy visual.
I was like,
you on your knees.
I was just like, bro, if you have an ounce of, there's one meme where, like, there was one man in suits. There's Nigerian meme where a man in suits is like kneeling down and it's like a cover or something. Like, I was bad, bro. I had the stuff ready, but I was like, man, I cannot embarrass my club like that. Now we cannot do that. I can't do that. So this time I have to go with full chest. The chest is not that swollen. It's not swollen out there, but it's just visible so that people can know that we're not we're not teenagers out here. The chest is just out there.
You know what?
I'm not putting anybody.
You know what?
I'm just saying
You know
the
what?
chest is out there.
You know what I've realized?
Yeah.
Actually, you guys are going to lose because everybody right now, every Chelsea fan and Chelsea players are feeling themselves because they made Man City draw.
Yeah.
You're going to chop this beating.
All right. We'll see. All right. I'm going for a win. All
right.
Let's move on to the next topic, and it'll be probably our last topic. No, actually, we have some conversations to have before that. But Mbappe.
Where is he going?
I said the Telenovela. How do you say it?
Telemundo.
Telemundo.
No. He's Telemundo.
Yeah, Telemundo. Yeah, it's the one that have the soap opera.
Spanish shows.
Anyway, if you want it's a soap opera. The soap opera is finally over. And this brother finally told PSG that
Peace.
he don't
Juice.
He don't be. I've done what I can do, humanly possible. You brought all the best player here. I'm tired, my brothers. And he told them, please, don't even offer me anything. I don't even want any counter offer. Well, I'm just going. And the news has actually been leaked. But according to Fabrizio Romano, there's a lot of conversations going on right now with Mbappe and the Real Madrid team right now. So they're talking. I think right now I think a lot of things have been finalized according to Fabrizio, and they're narrowing down I don't
get it.
The image rights.
I don't get it.
What don't you get?
Because if I remember correctly, Mbappe likes to play left wing. Mm-hmm. Their best player right now is a left winger.
But that's the thing about it, that I feel like he's going there knowing that he's going to have to face new challenges.
And play striker. Yeah.
And he's actually going to learn how to play striker, in the striker position, under Ancelotti. And Ancelotti is the best, man manager. If he will humble himself.
All I want to say is that this should not be allowed.
If he will humble himself.
This shouldn't be allowed. This shouldn't be allowed. Why should it
not be allowed?
I don't think anybody is realizing this. Once you remove Cruz and Modric from that team
is goated. That's set for the next 30.
Basically.
20, let me say 10 years. 10 years.
That team right now, the average age is like 19. And they're all world-class players.
That team is set for the next 10 years, my brother.
You see, this is where we need a governing body to come in.
We need squad FFP.
Yes, this is
not
wrong.
financial FFP. No,
because,
SFP.
Dude, everyone there
squad financial
is a superstar. Vini, Bellingham, Valverde, Camavinga, Tchouaméni. It's unfair.
That midfield, look at that midfield. Even Valverde is struggling to get inside the squad.
Which is crazy. Valverde will walk into any club in the Premier League.
And you want to know what will make matters worse? They're already chatting up Alphonso Davies for the left back.
They have been trying to. Oh my God.
So imagine now, Right back is probably some new kid that we don't know about that's already developing in whatever the academy is. Then they have Militao, they have Rudiger, they have Afonso. Just sitting
I
there.
have Alaba.
Alaba is still there. Alaba will actually even say, you know what, I can play right back because Alaba will do that. So that's the back.
Thibaut Courtois in the goal.
Thibaut Courtois in goal. And then that midfield, Kamavinga, Tuchumeni, Valverde,
This is unfair.
or Modric, because that man is a zombie that refused to retire.
Put Modric on the walker.
Put Modric on the walker, and he's still out here balling, spraying passes. And then, wait, how can we forget? Bellingham is supposed to play that Modric position because there's no way that Bellingham is sitting on the bench. Bellingham is there, so it's Belly, Tuchumeni, and Valverde is sitting on the bench. And then we now go to Vinicius. We have
See, how do you realize this? After you have suffered,
and Rodrigo.
after you have suffered Modric's passes
Jeez.
and Bellingham's runs, you know, like, let's go bench them by bringing Valverde and Cruz. So like for like replacement.
I don't even want to be near their group in Champions League. Like whenever they are scoring Champions League.
This is unfair.
Because those people,
The only hope is that we hope that Ancelotti doesn't know how to do this.
they have completed FIFA.
Yes.
They have completed FIFA. Real Madrid have completed FIFA managerial mode.
Ancelotti needs to retire because I feel like once he retires, you know, I can't think of any coach that
will be able to
can
manage.
make it work. I can't think of any coach. The only one that can make it work is at Man City, and it's a Barca legend. He won't do it.
Bro, I just dipped that. Real Madrid have completed FIFA managerial mode. And for those of you who don't know what
On a nice budget too. On a nice budget.
For those of you who don't understand what I'm saying, there's a mode in FIFA called FIFA manager mode. And the goal of the manager mode is for you to, one, as a manager, win trophies, and two, build the best squad. These people they have already won the La Liga the way they are, because the closest person to them is Girona. I don't see anybody tipping them off as they go into Champions League with a depleted squad. They're not even there. So they're already going to win the trophies. And then we are forgetting they signed this Hendrick boy from.
That's true.
So that's another Neymar or Pele, whichever one the Brazilian attribute is. That's Hendrick, because I saw reports of him. Because the reason I mentioned him, because now conversation are now going like, where does Hendrick fit in with all this Mbappe starlets, this thing? So now you have a new gen Neymar.
You know what needs to happen?
I said they have completed FIFA manager mode.
Chelsea, go and get Mbappe. That's it. You guys need a striker. Go and get him. He's on a free. Just give him 100 million a year.
Bond the FFP regulations. Just
give him.
Take the 10 points.
Because this is just ridiculous. I really just thought about it. Barcelona is going to suffer. Barcelona is going to suffer.
La Liga is going to suffer. What's Barcelona? La Liga is going to suffer. Do you know how many people have to face them twice? That whole squad, bruh. Nah, man. Next season is going to be peak.
And the funniest is, like, if you leave Real Madrid, where do you go? Nowhere.
There's nowhere.
There's nowhere to go.
So there's nobody even tempting them to go away.
You would rather eat the bench and be like on the best team in the league, or what? Go to like a lower league team? It's over. It's over. It's over. Everybody, Florentino Perez has done wonders.
He has completed FIFA.
Thanos. He has found all his rings.
I am the inevitable.
Perez is Thanos. He can find all his rings.
Oh my God.
The last ring is Mbappe.
The last ring was Mbappe. The last thought was Mbappe. My God.
Are you Real Madrid fans? You guys gonna be eating good.
Man, I'm about to start rocking Real Madrid jersey for no reason.
Low key.
I've been ready to Real Madrid jersey for no reason. I'm like, you're a fan? No, I just admire their transfer policy.
That's my Spanish team.
I just admire their transfer policy. They are the one for the future.
Dude, that's the truth. For the future, for the now.
Bruh, there's nobody.
Everybody just does like one or the other. They're like, no, we're doing both at the same time.
Oh, man. All right, let's move on to the next talking point. I almost forgot about this. This should probably have been. Tommy Tuchel has agreed to part ways with Bayern Munich at the end of the season.
Are we surprised?
I'm not.
The guy is chaos incarnate. Like,
I'm not.
See, every single job he's had, he's left. He's like Mourinho. He's like Mourinho. Like every single job he leaves, he doesn't leave on good terms. He always like causes chaos.
And he
gets fired.
The funny thing is, he tries to outdo himself. After one cup, he tries to like just start changing and spoiling stuff for no reason. So apparently, the whole reason why the season, according to Tom,
Harry Kane is cursed. That's what Harry Kane is cursed.
That's part of it. But according to him, my man wanted the number 6, like Paulina. He wanted Paulina, number 6. He wanted Chaluba. They did not give it to him. So because of that, he started playing rubbish formation, like formation that didn't make sense. Imagine you having the lead. That
Upamecano.
That brother is suspect. How can you get 2 cards in like 2 games successive? You got red card in Champions League, and they were yabbing him and they were giving him. I don't support any kind of online abuse, but they were yabbing him. My brother has already said that, look, a game is a game. I apologize for having a game, but no racist this thing. I'm like, brother, yes, we stand for you. Black Lives Matter. Then the brother goes to Bundesliga and does the same thing and gets a red card.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, brother. Don't post
he was going through it.
Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Take the licks. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, when you put that stuff on social media, you just brought unnecessary attention to yourself, and now you're going to do a mad thing, and then you're just tabloid to tabloid, up and down.
You know, honestly, before he went to like Bayern, I thought it was like he was really good. But once he went to Bayern, it's like maybe he wasn't as good as I thought.
His man management skill is not that great. And that's the thing about the kind of team Bayern is. Bayern is not a systematic team. They're not just play system and they'll fall. Bayern is, look, we understand how Bayern wins, and you have to work with us. You cannot just come and change the Bayern culture. And I think that's what he thought he was going to just go in there and change the whole culture and then change everything. And they're like, bro, you have some oldies there, like some mullahs.
You can do that if you're winning. If you're not winning, you can't do that.
And but my brother, he started. The problem is that he started on ruffling the wrong feathers. First, he started from this whole problem started when he wanted to in January when he wanted to get Paulina, and he said that deadline day when he wanted to get Paulina, and he said that he didn't want Kimmich to play that position.
Yeah.
Bro, have you even played Kimmich? You have not played him in the right position that he's supposed to play. Have you even seen he's any good? Because now. Even the next thing, Musiala. He turned Musiala from it. You know, Musiala was almost the junior brother of Messi. The way they were advertising him last season.
Like that camera.
The creativity of Musiala just kind of vanished. And then you have Gnabry, you have Kingsley Coman. Imagine you having all these players and you cannot make the best of it.
What did Tuchel make great? Dembele.
But look at what that one turned to.
That's true.
Look at what turned to. So,
you know what? Maybe Tuchel was overrated. No, he
wasn't overrated. It's just
he is. You know why I say he is?
Why?
Because he won the Champions League at Chelsea, which is great.
But he didn't build the squad. And
also, that person who won the Champions League at Chelsea, Di Matteo, was like so winning the club, winning the Champions League at Chelsea.
Let me tell you, he's overrated. Like,
you fell into that role.
So that means you are just because even Bayern the squad was already ready for him.
Yeah.
And Bayern literally they didn't even need a coach. Bayern as players they can win that league. He has the best
striker. He has the best team in the league with the best striker in the league. And they're not they should be beating every single body. But then again, maybe also Harry Kane is cursed. That's good too.
Alonso embarrassed him, bro. I watched that game, bro. Alonso embarrassed his brother.
But then I'm hearing stories that like they're going to try to get Alonso into Bayern Munich.
But if that happens, that will make that league a rubbish league for me. How can you have like your counterparts? Anyway, Chelsea is doing it anyway, so I can't even complain.
Check yourself. Check yourself.
I tried to do some Martin, but I was like, bro, they were just the same thing to Brighton. We saw Brighton, their coach, their ball is good. You know what? Take the coach, take the staffing, take the recruiters also, take the backroom staff, all of them, buy them all, buy the player, buy everybody. Yo, Todd Bowley has an obsession with Brighton because actually now we went to go and get the head of one of their scouting, the scouts from Brighton. We went to go get it. And did they swear for you and Brighton together? Like, did you just wake up in a dream and you're like, maybe Brighton is the club you should have bought?
Maybe
Brighton should have bought. Because I don't understand your
obsession with Brighton. You could have done that. You could have bought Brighton and then literally like put like a company so you pump money to them. Here's advertisements. You'll be okay. You guys will be okay.
All right.
Chelsea is doomed.
I don't know, man.
right,
let's go into the weekend games. Let's go to some final predictions. Arsenal versus Newcastle. What are your predictions?
Arsenal winning.
What's your score?
Maybe 2-0.
2-0. Man U form.
That's a nice 2-0 there too.
2-0. And then Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest.
Ooh. That's like a 2-1 Aston Villa.
2-1. And West Ham, Brentford.
Honestly, it's like a 2-2 for me.
Nah, I think Brentford is actually going to win that. Brentford is going to win that. All right. The last team I actually want to talk about after this prediction is Inter Milan. Nobody has talked about how incredible of a season these people have.
After selling their keeper to us.
Bruh, have you seen them play? I saw some highlights again of them against Atletico. They pieces Atletico. The only problem they for some reason they did not bring their shooting boat, but they still won 1-0. They outplayed Atletico, and I'm seeing that, like the way their wing backs used to operate, my guy. And that Thuram, God, people are blind this life. People are blind.
Thuram could have
That Thuram is a ball playing forward. The way he assists, make runs, dribbles, make space.
So you want him at Chelsea?
I will have bought him at Chelsea. It was a free player. It was a free player.
That guy walked. He walked into.
It was a free player. But anyway, Inter Milan are doing awesome job. I just want to.
They drew with Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
It was 1-1.
Oh no. Oh, you're talking about Napoli. Napoli drew.
Oh, yes, the Napoli. Yeah. Who did Inter play?
Atletico Madrid. They won
1-0.
1-0. Those people, they're actually dark horses for like winning the Champions League again. Getting into the Champions League.
Final.
Getting into the final. I don't think they win it, but I think they're dark horses.
They were there last season.
Yeah, they were there last season. But those people, they're freaking awesome, man. What's that guy? Kagloli or whatever that guy.
Chalahanoglu.
Whatever that guy. That guy's.
I like him. I think the best person I like on that team is Barella.
That guy.
That's a true box-to-box midfielder.
That guy is an engine.
That's a true.
He's an Italian Kante.
If Man U want to buy a midfielder and you have money, go and buy him.
That guy is never leaving it.
Exactly. You have to buy him.
Barella is one of those he's one of those native Italian players that said I will die in this league.
And it's fine. You know what we do? You buy him, and then he lives in Italy. For every game, he takes a train to come to Man U. That guy, I watched him. I was like, he's so good. Like Nicolo Barella, man. That's the one player I want from Inter Milan.
Yeah, Inter Milan are doing great. All right, that's it. That's it for today on
Goal Line Conversations.
I was about to say football conversations. Goal Line Conversations. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Follow us on all our different social media platforms. We are on YouTube. We are on Spotify. All your streaming platforms, we are available on it. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We'd like to grow our numbers up. Let's get to 50 before the end of the year. We're at 13 right now, but I'm optimistic. So let's get to 50 subscribers. I said it. Come on, guys.
I like it.
Let's get to 50 subscribers.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe right here.
Share. Yeah. I'm going to find out to put it there. Yeah, like and subscribe. Share our content. If you enjoy it, let us know. Oh, yes. I know you are saying you did not see any Feed BU episode. Don't worry, I have a tantalizing one for you coming this weekend.
Who are you talking about?
If Feed BU.
Who are you talking about? Who? Which club?
Don't worry, somebody will enter this if Feed BU. Somebody will enter.
I know it's not Man U because Man U's doing great out here.
You better pray, my brother.
Talk about Liverpool.
You will pray. If you don't pray, Satan.